Welcome to another Thursday night edition of Dungeons and Dragons with the most ordinary D&D group on the Prime Material Plane. With the most.
So yeah, we're just waiting for him to send us.
This is NerdLeagueGaming, and we are deep in the heart of deep in the heart of deep in the heart. What's going on? Of deep in the heart. What's going on? Of in the heart. What's going on? Of in the heart. What's going on? Of I'm so confused. This is kind of cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm so confused. I'm so confused. This is kind of cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm so confused. I'm so confused. This is kind of cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm so confused. I'm so confused. This is kind of cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm so confused. I'm so confused. This is kind of cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm so confused. I'm so confused. This is kind of cool, don't get me wrong. This is actually awesome. I'm so confused. This is kind of cool, don't get me wrong. This is actually awesome.
I don't see our notification that we're on. That we're streaming. I don't see.
I got other shit going on right now, man.
That may be good news.
I got other shit going on right now, man.
That may be good news.
I got other shit going on right now, man.
That may be good news.
I got other shit going on right now, man.
And there was suddenly silence. And there was suddenly silence. Nope. 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 And there was suddenly silence. It's like gaming in the round. And there was suddenly silence. It's like gaming in the round. And there was suddenly silence. It's like gaming in the round. And there was suddenly silence. It's like gaming in the round.
Little rave effect.
It's like gaming in the round.
Little rave effect.
It's like gaming in the round.
Little rave effect.
It's like gaming in the round.
Little rave effect.
It's like gaming in the round.
Little rave effect.
It's like gaming in the round.
Little rave effect. Echo.
It's like gaming in the round.
Little rave effect.
It's
Echo.
like gaming in the round.
Little rave effect. Echo.
It's like gaming in the round.
Little rave effect. Echo.
It's like gaming in the round.
Little rave effect. Echo.
It's like gaming in the round.
Little rave effect. Echo.
It's like gaming in the round.
Little rave effect.
Echo.
Little rave effect.
Echo. Echo.
Row, row, row
Echo.
your boat gently down the stream.
Row,
row,
row your boat gently down the stream.
Row your boat
gently down
Right,
the
you don't
stream.
even need a partner to sing in rounds.
Row your boat gently down
Right,
the
you don't
stream.
even need a partner to sing in
Row
rounds.
your boat gently down
Right,
the
you don't
stream.
even need a partner to sing in rounds.
Row your boat gently down the
Right,
stream.
you don't even need a partner to
Madness.
sing in rounds.
Row your boat gently down
Right,
the
you
stream.
don't even need a partner to
Madness.
sing in rounds.
Row your boat gently down
Right,
the
you
stream.
don't even need a partner to
Madness.
sing in rounds.
Row your boat
I have no idea what to say.
Hello, testing. Hello.
Hi, Roy. Hi, Roy. Lovely to see you. Hi.
Hello, test one. Hello, test one. Oh, now I can't hear. Hello, test one. Shit. There we go. Now I can't hear. Hello, test one. Shit. There we go. Now I can't hear. Is it echoing on the stream too? Is it possible it's one of you guys? Let's see. Let's start eliminating variables. Hold on. All right. How about now? Nope, that's not it. No, it's not. He's not even joined in audio. And I think that's. Yeah, I think that's muted. So that's not it. Let's see. Let me try. All right. Let's see. Test 2, 3. Are you hearing myself? Oh shit. Oh, never mind. God, idiot. Why don't one of you guys tell me that?
So I can't hear you on the Zoom, but I can hear you on the stream.
Can't hear me on Zoom.
Yeah. But there's no echo.
Yeah, fix the echo. That's because I set this up. Okay. I'm listening to Wheels on the Bus in the other room. That's pretty fun.
Is it because they go round and round?
They do go round and round. Now I don't have voice meter on my microphones. Ah! I shouldn't have changed that. Damn it. I knew I shouldn't have changed that. Come on, computer. Let me try this again. Take it off. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Who's got that technical difficulties? Please stand by thing. Hello, hello. I wonder if I am. Hello. Hello. That's not working. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. All right. I should be on Zoom now. Hello. Can you hear me? No. Oh, hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hey! All right. Somebody want to check the stream and see if the stream sounds okay. Who besides me wants to talk?
All right, turn my mute off.
All right, we should be good now.
Yes.
Ooh,
It was
boy.
always
Nothing like a little technical difficulties to
Now that you're done playing around, can we actually get some D&D in?
I'm like, I need a break. I feel like I'm fucking like, ah! Is it halftime yet? Come on. That's so funny. Yeah, I opened the Twitch stream in a browser, and so I didn't mute the browser, and that's why we had all the echoes. That's why the echo. All right, so as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by my technical inexpertise. So we have delved deep into the Tomb of Annihilation. The party has managed to not only destroy the Soulmonger, but to destroy the proto-god that the Archlich Acererak was trying to grow, to sort of establish himself as a creator of gods. The Archlich, unfortunately for the party, was not happy about this development, and last week he made an appearance, and he has, well, worked a bit to lay waste to these interlopers. But so far the party's putting up a fight. They haven't laid over to die just yet, and well, that's where we are. The battle map. Oh yeah, that's the Archlich as himself. The battle map is drawn, if you would, and we left last week on the Archlich's turn himself. It is Acererak's turn. The party has been fighting. Anybody have any business, news, non-Acererak dying stuff before we step right into it? Good. Paul. Yeah.
I got the Falcon Black, my normal voice, so I'm hoping this talking computer voice works. Good.
That's a little hard. It's a little echoey, so it's a little hard to understand.
I think you should just do everything in kind of that mimey face thing that you're doing.
That's good. That's good. Or cue cards. You could like legendary act. Wait, you don't look at
like
those.
Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah. Do you have a Magnum marker? And some poster board.
You could just use little cue cards, like little cue cards like this. You could be like, I love. All right, see, look, you do that. And you could be like, look, see, and just hold up little cards like this. See, or you can do like, oh no, heck on that. I jump into lava. See, look, you can see just like that. I jump into lava. In case you're curious.
All
Look,
right.
see,
Acererak jumps into the lava.
no, that is not.
It is Acererak's turn, and you did. I mean, a card late is a card played. Technically, that's not true.
Legendary resistance. All right. Legendary resistance to the DM's stupidity. Have to save my guy here. All right. So yeah. So it is Acererak's turn. Oh yeah. Yeah. And so Acererak, as you guys are fighting, this round on his turn. So he has already used all 3 of his legendary actions this round. It's his turn. His reaction is now back, and he says, "Bah! The problem is that there are too many flies buzzing around the room. What we need is more time. And this is where I need my echoes. Time. And as time echoes, time stops for the world. And for a moment or 3, Acererak is the only being moving.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. This will be for... Ooh. All right. This is a spell, Rastalos, when your brain can once again work. You will recognize this as a spell that you have heard of only in Legends, but surely does not exist. Surely it is not possible to actually stop the flow of time itself. Yet Acererak seems to have done exactly that. So he is going to get 3 rounds of actions while you guys can only watch. All right, wait, who's that? Chris, I'm gonna mute you just because I get TV noise. All right. Round 1. The first thing he does is he comes over to the balcony here. Whoops, that's Markshinari. And he looks down the balcony. I am in the ethereal plane. Does it affect me? It affects all of creation. All of creation is stopped. Like, yeah, time stop is time stop. It lets him sort of... You're not really sure. I mean, no one really knows if it actually stops time and lets him continue, or if he's able to maybe just take a little step out of the normal time continuum, do a couple of things, and then step back into the time continuum, exactly where he said. There may be some scholars in the realm of Faerun who have some ideas on this. All you know is that he's going to take 3 turns before you guys can act again. His first turn, he walks over to the edge, and he actually sort of goes to look as if he's casting a spell, and then he points his finger, and the spell sort of condenses itself and lands in a small... do I have a marker for this? I'll just draw it. A small pebble of light lands around here and just sits there on the ground, glowing.
Around where?
Around there, you'll see this little mark that I drew.
Okay.
Nice, delayed blast fireball.
It's on the area by, it's that little squiggly mark that's between Rafina and Lucanu.
About 10 feet north of Acererak.
Yeah, it is. Basically, it's going to end up being 20 feet away from Lucanu, so wherever that's supposed to be. A little closer to Rafina, but 20 feet the side of Lucanu. And he mutters, meddling insects, incompetent worms, so much planning, so many resources. Well, Acererak, You will learn the power. And he's sort of muttering this to himself as he stomps around angrily. And he's cut, right? He's been hit pretty good. He's got this ooze flowing from multiple wounds that he's been given at this point. So he is far from uninjured, but also far from beaten, obviously. On his second round, he looks over at Napaka in ethereal form. He looks in your direction, and he sort of conjures into existence a thing or casts a spell. I guess you guys wouldn't even know. All right. And then he actually looks at you, and you'll remember this when you can move again. And he says, Queen Napaka, I have killed you once. I have killed your people. I have killed your gods. Now, take this front row seat and watch as I once again kill and end your lineage for good. And he looks over at... as he's saying this, his eyes sort of turned to Moak Shinari. And he steps back over here, and yeah,
I have a question.
All right.
Even though we couldn't see it, what spell did he just cast?
You don't know. You can't see.
Well, the only reason I ask is that the first spell was a concentration spell.
Yes. This you'll find out soon.
Okay. Just keeping it real.
Yeah.
So the second spell just can't be.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So what he actually does is he casts and invokes a sphere of force centered with Napaka in the center. There's a 10-foot radius sphere. Why is sphere so hard to say? A 10-foot radius sphere of force surrounding the area that Napaka is in. You are correct. There are currently 2 concentration spells in effect that Acererak has cast. On his third and final round, he moves back alongside Moak Shinari, slowly, almost tenderly looking at her. It reaches out a hand as if, well, I mustn't do that yet now, must I? And he moves back in here, and he looks at Sashiri, and he says, "You have hurt me. I will deal with you later, but for now, I need you to be gone." And he makes an incantation, and Sashiri disappears. How do I make you invisible, Sashiri? There. Sashiri disappears. Sashiri, you find yourself in a gray landscape. It is not dark, but it is not lit, but you can see easily. You find yourself in a corridor. 10 feet ahead of you, the corridor branches and turns left and right. Behind you, the corridor goes straight for 20 feet and then branches left and right again. As this happens, so a couple things now happen simultaneously. So as he casts this, he obviously times it pretty well. He's a smart dude. Just as he steps back into the time continuum and time starts to flow for everyone again, this spell finishes being cast. As that spell is being cast, the previous spell he cast, that glowing dot, explodes. So time starts again. The glowing dot explodes, and Sashiri disappears. Glowing dot explodes. So that is see, at the end of your turn. So at the end of this turn, it would actually have exploded. All right. Rafina and Lucano. I'm going to need the two of you to make a dexterity savings throw.
What about Moaxanari?
Moaxanari is up on the balcony, safe from the blast.
Oh, okay. Lucano is down below.
Yeah, Lucano's down below. Yeah, Lucano and Rafina are down on the below. Yeah. Oh no, Rafina, that's not good. Oh no. Lucano, what do your dex saves look like?
Do we get advantage on all saves still?
All saves?
Get advantage on all saves.
Ooh, Lucano eats it. Tasty, tasty. Come on, Rafina. This is a good save to make. No, Rafina!
You could use inspiration.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I haven't been given inspiration in a while. I can't use any I don't have.
You got to be more inspired then.
All right. Rafina, you and Lucano each take this much damage.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a big one. Rafina, take 59 points of fire damage. Lucano, you also... Ooh, Lucano, that hurts you. Holy shit. You have 145... 86.
He cast it as a 9th level delay blast fireball.
He did not.
It's 12-6 plus 1-6 per extra level.
Keep reading. Yeah. Well, yeah, you'll see. You read the whole spell. I think that's right? 139. What's one? Oh, fuck, I need a calculator.
I did read the whole spell.
What happens at the end of each turn that it doesn't detonate?
You had 2 extra turns. You had 2 extra turns in there. Got it.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. All right. Wow. Okay, Lucano is badly... Well, not bad. Okay, fine. Lucano took a beating. All right. So, Sashiri is gone. Napaka is encased in a sphere of force. And he turns and he looks at Moaxanara and he says, "There. That should allow us to handle our business." And he looks over Moaxanari's shoulder at Napaka and smiles at you. It is Lucano's turn. Lucano looks up at the balcony 10 feet above her helplessly and looks over at Rafina. What can I do? All right, she will try to climb the wall. If only there were a way I could climb walls.
Use the artifact from whatchamacallit.
What?
Grab the trickster artifact that'll let you climb.
The trickster gods? You want me to let the trickster god into my soul?
Only if you want to climb and you get 50 hit points around.
Lucano is having an existential crisis. She, as you guys well know, does not at all, or clearly has a lot of loathing and distrust towards the trickster gods. But she looks up desperately at the balcony where her queen is currently alone with the Archlich. She looks back at Napaka, who is, well, held in an invisible sphere that nobody knows is actually there. But and she says,
"I don't even know who has the ring either."
Probably me.
She says, "Very well, give it to me." And she looks around she looks around at you.
I don't have it.
What?
What is Ning Ning's artifact?
The Pearl of Power.
Pearl of Power.
Isn't it?
That sounds right. Let me see.
I have something of spider climb.
That's it.
Spider.
A ring of spider climb.
No, you don't have a ring of spider climb. I don't think he has a ring of spider climb. Yeah, this is a grung egg. Petrified grung egg.
The egg of power.
The pearl, yes, egg of power, pearl of power.
Throw it to Lucano.
I'm currently attuned to it.
It doesn't give you anything.
It does too. It allows me to have an extra 3rd level spell.
Then use it to recall a 3rd level spell and throw it to Lucano.
All right, Lucano spends her turn helplessly below the balcony, reaching out for this thing that Rafina has told her will allow her to climb the walls so that she can get to the Lich and engage it. Sashiri, it is your turn. You made it. Whoops. Sashiri, so you find yourself in this gray area. The walls are there. You're not even sure what this place is made of. It's just this very strange, sort of indescribable place. Ahead of you and behind you, you have a passageway that goes frontwards and backwards, and it splits left and right, both ahead and behind you. Wait.
What?
Go ahead. What are you thinking?
If I blast the wall, does it leave a char mark?
Blast it with what?
Eldritch Blast.
It does not have any effect on the wall.
Okay.
Oh wow, yeah, it was. It kind of sucks that you went right after him. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah. So what's that? I guess is that an attack action or a bonus action?
That's an attack action.
So your action is to blast the wall with Eldritch Blast.
And then I'm gonna. Is there a ceiling?
No. Yes. There's a ceiling.
Just out of curiosity, can I see Sashiri?
Sashiri is gone.
I've got True Seeing active.
I know.
Okay.
She is gone. Be gone. You can see you can see Napaka, and you can see that Napaka is enclosed in an invisible sphere of force.
Okay.
All right. So I am going to go backwards and to the left.
All right, you go backwards and to the left, and that passage opens up into another passage that splits in 3 directions.
I go forward and then to the left.
You go forward and to the left, and that goes into another passage that is indistinguishable from all the other passages that you've been to. You are obviously trapped in some sort of quasi maze-like area.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So the way this is going to work...
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Basically, the way this works is that you are trapped, and you can... Would you even know this? Do you have like any kind of Arcana skill, something like that?
I do have Arcana.
All right, roll me an Arcana check.
Natural 20.
All right. You are trapped in a maze. This is a powerful magic that basically banishes a creature to a different plane, a demi-plane, that is a labyrinth. Like the plane itself is just a labyrinth, an inescapable labyrinth. The way you get out of this is that you take your you spend your action to make an intelligence check against the spell. Basically an intelligence check against the spell DC. Might be an intelligence save, actually. Probably an intelligence save, right?
Sure.
Oh no! It's actually it's actually a DC 20 intelligence check. So it's much easier than making a savings throw against
Right.
against Acererak.
I wish you would have let me get that instead of making me roll Arcana.
True. So, the downside. Well, so this is So basically, DC 20 intelligence check to get you out of here. Remind me, do you have exhaustion?
I have 1 level of exhaustion.
Ooh, that's bad. All right.
He has advantage on all saves.
But that's not a save. Oh, fuck, Sashiri. Chat. Well, all right. So, if you want to try to get out, that's how you get out.
Okay. Do I get to roll that now?
Sure. The check will be at disadvantage. DC 20 intelligence check, disadvantaged because you're exhausted.
Is it advantage because of the trickster god?
It's not a save. Yeah.
Is it going to automatically, because I've got exhaustion on me, it should automatically disadvantage the check, right?
I think so, yeah. Just do the intelligence, open your thing and do your intelligence check.
Nope.
It did not. Do it again. Well, it doesn't matter. That failed.
Doesn't matter.
All right, so you spend your turn wandering this gruesome, monotonous place, running crazily, trying to find a way out. Rastalnos. This is bad times,
Okay.
Rastalnos.
Yeah, it is. What's the spell that I'm seeing? The sphere. I'm trying to find the description of
Wall of
what
Force.
Napoleon trapped in.
It's a Wall of Force. Moxonari, you're going to go next, and then Rafina.
Okay. I don't know that.
What you need to know about it? I know everything about it.
I'm reading.
Don't forget Lucano asked for the egg.
Lucano asked for this thing that you say will let him climb walls. Just as a technicality.
Yeah, which, by the way, that's not the egg.
Yes, it actually is.
Well, not exactly, but
Wall
I'm gonna
inhabited
get
by Nang
anyway.
Nang.
Shush.
Just be polite now.
All right. Ethereal travel is blocked. That's very clever.
Yes, I know. So I just need to know what you're doing. I don't need to know if my spell works. I know how the spell works. I am 100% certain how the spell works. I researched it.
Okay.
I didn't do what you want to do.
I want to get Napaka out of there is what I want to do, but I don't think I can this round. I need more time.
Moax, can you do anything in this battle? You're done for this battling. You're out of spells because this is important for what I'm going to do.
Punch him! Bitch!
Just about.
Don't give up.
No, it's really important because I'm going to banish you if not.
I'll get my turn before you get yours.
Maybe
and
we
I'm
should
going to
banish him.
spend what I've got left.
Perfect, because then after that, on my turn, I'm banishing you.
Yeah. What's that going to do?
Get him away from Acererak. Because when you banish in the tomb, it goes to the other room.
Yeah. But I mean, I mean, okay. All right, we're still on those.
All right, I am going to cast. I'm going to use the Kanaeth Mandolin to cast Levitate on Lakanu.
All right.
And I'm going. Yeah. I'm going to move. I'm trying to move over by Napaka if I can.
Napaka. Oh yeah, over on the disc. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, over on the disc behind
So you gotta
Napaka.
You gotta run, right?
Huh?
You gotta run, right?
Well, I don't want to run. I mean I want to get as far as I can. Just put
Yeah,
me where I can get.
Move. Yeah, I got you guys. So let's see, 5, 10. Drop down 20 feet. So that'll be rough terrain. So
Okay, so I'm
15,
on the
20,
I'm below the balcony, I guess.
30. No, you can be kind of like out on the strut out here.
I don't
5,
have a big.
10.
I've got 20 foot, or maybe I'm more fatigued.
Oh, you got half movement. Oh shit.
Yeah, so I'm fatigued and or exhausted, and casting Levitate on Lakanu to allow her to rise 20 feet.
Gotcha. All right. Let's see. If you're gonna jump down, I'll let you jump down there. Make a DC 15 deck save to jump down 20 feet without taking any damage. It's a save, not a skill check, so it will be at advantage. Oh, not that you need it. All right. So you gracefully land on your feet. 20 feet. 20 feet's a long jump, by the way. If you've ever been 20 feet, that's like... So, yeah. So the nimble, pretty horned one lands. Looking for his next thing. Anything else?
Yeah, if I'm within range and I was looking up Aura of Vitality, I'd like to cast a little healing on Napaka. If
Napaka is on a different plane from you. You can see her, but you cannot target her with spells.
Aura of Vitality isn't a target you can see?
It is a target you can see, but she's on a different plane from you. Oh, actually, you don't even need to see them. Bonus action to cause one creature in the area. That's actually kind of cool. You don't even need to see them. Just a creature in the area. But creatures on other planes, including the ethereal plane, cannot be targeted by spells. You can't be affected by... Well, yeah, I don't know how much you know about the ethereal plane.
Fine, then I'll make sure that the owl is at full health. Wait,
Can you get to Lucano?
No, I can't. I would have chosen an ally if I could have chosen an ally. I know how to play.
Napaka is not hurt. Oh, Napaka's not hurt.
Okay. All right. So anyway.
All right, is that it? Inspiration, anything?
It feels so impotent. Okay.
Sorry, man. All right, you got that? All right, Moaxanari, how are you going to save the day?
He cast Levitate on Lucanu. Can I see Lucanu?
Lucano hasn't gotten to move. I guess Lucano would not yet. Lucano basically levitated up to the bottom of the balcony. So I'll let Lucano pull herself up next round, but currently she's sort of bumping her head on the bottom of the balcony from the levitation. Bonk, 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 bonk. I mean, you could easily go to the edge of the balcony and look over and see her, but from where you're standing currently, you cannot.
Okay, I'll move over to the edge of the balcony so that I can see her.
All right, that is going to invoke an attack of opportunity.
What's your health? If you can take it, we've never tested his strength.
You guys are mostly unwounded, I think. I think Rafina's the only one that really has taken much damage.
Yeah, and she just got her back. So Shiri's wounded, but it doesn't matter anymore. She's done.
Forever.
So, yeah, this is not going to be good, but I'll do it anyway. All right, go ahead and
Take
have
the
your
opportunity
attack of
attack?
opportunity.
All right. He reaches out and says, "Bitch, I did not say you could leave." And he actually punches her in the back of the head, or attempts to. And as soon as I find his attack. Why can't I find his attack? Hang on. Let me try it this
Because
way.
at a 20th level mage, he probably doesn't attack much.
All right, so this is going to be against Moxanare. Hits with a 6. Wow, this dude's badass, huh? Mage power, bitches. All right, let's see. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Moxanare. Let's see. It's a 7 damage. So I dragged that onto her, you said, John? Let's see.
Should be.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it takes off a temporary hit points. Beautiful. The downside of this, Mox, is that you have to make a Constitution savings throw as the cold of the Lich's touch seeps and tries to paralyze you. It grabs you, your very essence, and tries to keep you from moving. It's a save. It will be at advantage. The DC is 20. Constitution save.
She's going to spend a point of inspiration. Try again.
Yeah. Got only a +1 on that? Jeez.
Yeah. And that's not going to help.
Mox is paralyzed. Laughter rings out. Rafina, tell me you got something to save the day.
I am going to cast Banish on Moxanari.
All right.
Get her out the fight.
Moxanari, I guess you get a save against that if you want. I guess you can automatically fail a save. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't think she's going to resist, I guess.
Okay.
I don't.
All right.
Well, yeah.
I mean, not normally. What I would like to have in a perfect world is this is a thing you guys would like talk about and coordinate, like sort of at the beginning of the round, right? Which is where we were. You're like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Rather than trying to like surprise each other with what you're doing, you guys could like. I'm saying you guys could, like,
he was going to do this.
Work together. All right. So you're gonna allow yourself to be banished.
Yeah.
So we're also trying to avoid metagaming too. Like there's a very fine line you're talking about, coordinating attacks and metagaming.
I'm not trying to avoid I mean, you can avoid metagaming, but I have been a staunch advocate of you guys planning rounds, working together. I'm okay with table talk. I'm not okay with you guys trying to like argue with each other how to play your characters. Like I think offering suggestions is fine, but you know, respect the line of suggesting an idea and bludgeoning somebody with why aren't you doing what I told you to do, right? I think that's one of the advantages that player groups have, right? That's like one of the advantages is that you guys get to work together and share your ideas. Like that's one way that one big advantage you guys have over the monsters. You know, I've got to figure this out myself, but you guys have the collective IQ of
2
turnip truck. 4 turnip trucks? No, come on, Paul. All right, so Moxanari allows yourself to be banished. Poof. Moxanari disappears. God, you guys are disappearing like flies. Mox disappears. He disappears.
Can I get within 30 foot of Acererak and see him?
Yeah.
I don't.
Because he's on the balcony. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, he is 20 feet above you.
But I just need to see him.
Let's see. 20. Let's draw it. Let's see. 20. 1, 2. Let's see. Ooh. Can I draw a no, okay, let's see if it's 1, 2,
And
3.
while you're figuring that, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself as a bonus action.
All right.
Hey, what's that 7 for on that damage there? You typed 7 extra damage, cold damage.
And that was a paralyzing touch.
Oh yeah, when I dragged it onto Moaxinari, it put that in the combat log, which is interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I don't care. Do you want to see him? You can see him. I don't care. Fine. See him. Just remember, sight goes both ways.
Put me wherever I can see him, please.
Where's 30 feet? 10, 20. Elliot, what's the hypotenuse of a triangle where the side is 20 feet? No, shit. 20, 30.
You didn't want to answer all of my questions.
Well, one of the benefits of being the DM, I can just make shit up. I'll say, I don't know, there. Come on, man.
I'm tired of all this free consulting.
You're supposed to be my mathematician. All right, yeah, you're there. 2020. What's the hypotenuse? Oh, you know what? Watch this shit. What is how do you spell hypotenuse? Thy. What is thy hypotenuse? Hypotenuse of a triangle with side length 20 by 20. Shit. Come on, Google.
28.4.
So it's 30. So I'm totally right. Like, I don't even need all this. All right. There. Yes. Perfect. What are you trying to do, Rafina?
Nothing. I'm done. Next turn.
Okay. Let's see. Wax. The owl. Oh, the owl. Where's the owl, man? What's the owl doing? You guys seriously don't have a dispel magic in the entire party?
I used it already.
I have one, but I promised to save Moax if I could.
Well, Napaka might help save Moax.
Napaka can't really do shit.
Not while she's trapped in that fucking sphere.
No, I mean, literally, we figured out she couldn't get to him. We've been playing rounds around like a chicken.
Well,
okay, you're right. Save that dispel magic till the battle's over.
All right, Napaka. Any ideas? Hamster ball. Yeah, so unfortunately, like a wall of force, a sphere of force is locked in place. It is not a thing that can be moved. Double check that. Oh. All right. Yeah, force spells are pretty wild. All right.
It also can't be dispelled by dispel magic.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, if I was a Acererak,
dispel magic.
You want to do that inside the sphere? All right. All right. As you do that, well, okay, go ahead. Let's get the. Where's the chart? Where's the chart? All right, we are doing a Wand of Wonder inside the sphere. Isn't that the same thing you always roll? All right, all right. You can... All right, you cast Gust of Wind inside the sphere. So you guys, actually, none of you, actually, Rostalno sees Napaka basically starts spinning and getting blown around and spinning around the ball, just as if she were in this, maelstrom. Yeah. So the wall of so force magic like extends into the ethereal plane. So yeah. So this force magic.
But the gust doesn't.
Yeah, but she's there. So like where she is, the gust would affect her because she's on that plane. So she starts spinning around and just flying all around this. All right, Napaka, Acererak. Acererak looks at Rafina and says, "Now why? Why would you delay my fun with the Queen of Omu? You are a troublesome wretch. It would be better for all of us if you would just die." And now you get your power word kill, Rafina. What's your current health? Oh, you never healed yourself. Why wouldn't you heal yourself?
I did heal myself. It just didn't come out enough.
I'm gonna use. Fuck! I can't use that.
All right.
I'm gonna do.
You can wish.
I can't
on his
wish
turn. He
until
can.
it's my turn.
That's right.
But what I can do is use a 5th level counter spell and then roll. Now, if I use a counter spell that's lower than the spell level being cast, it's just a roll. I have to roll against the spell. Is there an advantage to a 5th level counter spell versus a 4th level counter spell?
I don't think so. I think if the spell is below the level, let me see. If it's casting below, make an ability check. 10.
I think there should be. I think it should be
On a
like
success, the spell fails at higher levels. The interrupted spell has no effect if its level is less than or equal to the level of the spell slot you used.
Huh?
It has no effect if it's so basically, if it's above the level of the spell slot, you have to roll. If it's equal to or less than the level of the spell slot, then you have to roll versus 10 plus the spell's level. Just super simple.
I'm going to attempt a counter spell then.
Ooh. All right. He is going to attempt to counterspell your counterspell. He is going to use a. Well, you already told me your level. But he is going to use a. Oh, let's just save that. Actually, he already used one.
Why would he waste it?
He is going to use a. He's going to use a 4th. Wait, but you have to. Actually, yeah. Go ahead and roll your counterspell.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is gonna be DC is 10 plus 9. DC 19. Yeah.
19.
Tough. Yep.
I'm gonna use my last inspiration on this.
Well, use it after you get to one inspiration lets you re-roll. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So you add your a check using spellcasting ability. What's your charisma bonus?
+5.
Okay, 15 is not enough to counter the power word kill.
Neither is an 8 then.
Neither is an 8. All right. Rafina. He points at you and says, die. And you actually hear truly in your soul the voice of death. It begins as the whisper, and then it rapidly grows in volume and drowns out everything in existence, rising to a crushing crescendo that rips your soul from your body. The rest of you see the ephemeral form of the monkey-like Sioux monster that you guys know as Wongo appears for an instant. You hear the angry cry of Wongo as it echoes through the room. Wongo! As his misty form flashes a bright white. It actually deflects the death of this spell, Rafina. And you realize, as your soul is getting ripped from you, you realize that actually that's been stopped and your soul is no longer being ripped from you. You realize you're actually alive. You are lying on your back, prone. You have 1 health. You can not hear anything except the lingering memory of Wongo's cry. Wongo, 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 echoing in your mind. And you realize as you hear this cry, Wongo is gone. In fact, your entire ability to attune to the items of the trickster gods is also gone. Like that, whatever that link was that they were able to use to become part of you, that has been severed. So you are, you're prone. You're not dead. You're prone. You're at 1 health. Trickster gods are gone, and you are deaf. Actually, deaf. You cannot hear. You're deafened. You have the deaf. Oh, actually, that's a condition I can give you, isn't it? You get deafened. What? Yeah. All right. You are deafened. And you are. Oh, thank you very much. All right. And Acererak, if he doesn't technically have eyes, right? He's got these small eye sockets, these small white eyes. But if he had facial features that could move, his eyes would bulge as he's What madness is this? Trickster gods. He is genuinely confounded by this turn of events. He is done his turn. Lucanu on her turn. Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Did I banish Mawaks the same way banishment has been working in the tomb, or since we destroyed the soulmonger has that changed? Because
actually,
is concentration.
That is a good question. That is a good question.
Because I can't make a DC 50 plus save on con.
Sure you can.
No, that's right. A natural 20, huh?
Natural 20 always works, but you can choose to fail a save.
Oh.
Nope.
All right. Yes, Wax and Ari actually comes back. Turns out, well, for whatever reason, Wax and Ari did not end up in the, what is that room called? The room with the bodies and the thing. Yeah, she did not end up in that room. She ended up in that weird demi-plane that Banish is supposed to send you to. So it seems, well, you make your own inference. You make your own conclusions from that bit of data. Lucanu grabs the edge of the thing and pulls herself up. And she looks at Acererak and says, "Fiend, I shall end you." And she charges Acererak and has at him with her magical I'm dying. With her magical Iklawa given to her by Napaka, I believe. All right. The attack goes. That is a hit. Well, I guess he wouldn't. All right. So, Acererak uses his reaction to invoke shield. Bloom. But that is still a hit, even with shield. Let's see. I'm just gonna do all her attacks. So that is a hit. That is a miss. God, I missed it at 24 because of shield. Come on! Yeah! Wow, wow, wow. This will be a D10 plus 5. It is magical. Oh, come on. All right, grazes him. She manages to nick him, but a single time. The shield deflecting one of her attacks. But she is fury. She says, "I have you." Sashiri, it is your turn. Can't hear you. Still can't hear you. Now I can hear you. Yay! All right, Sashiri, what are you doing?
Apparently nothing.
Wow, nothing. All right, Sashiri. Obalaka. Yes. Obalaka speaks to you, and Obalaka. Wait. No, but just. Actually, this round. Hang on. Before you do that, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Before you do that, I forgot I'm supposed to lightning bolt Lucanu.
Of course.
Uh-oh. Well, now isn't that convenient? All right. After Lucano's attack, Acererak looks back and he says, "Bitch!" He didn't have words for it. And a stroke of lightning arcs out from his hand, hitting Lucanu and Rastalnos.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Way across.
I know.
And I'm down 20 feet.
No. Oh, he is down 20 feet.
Oh, he is down 20 feet. You're right about that. You're right. Yep. Okay, so just Lucano. Lucano, you are going to take 8d6. Give me that dex save, Lucano. What, baby? Dex saves are easy. It's only 8d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, if only Lucano had a trickster god.
If only.
Ooh, man, Lucano is getting beat up. Another 31. That is 17. Ooh, Lucano's
She
taking...
may be the only one of us that could actually hit the son of a bitch.
Lucano is badly, badly wounded now, friends. All right. Yeah. So, Sashiri, as you're trying to get out, you're lost and you're feverish, and you're like you're trying to get out, and you're actually running into walls at this point, just not even sure what to do. The voice of Obalaka speaks to you. It says, "Get you out. I could, but it would take all of my power."
Well, if you want your revenge against the Acererak, then as much as I want to save those people back there, then let's do this.
The call to make is yours. Very well, then. And you feel yourself look around, and the sort of the wisdom of Obalaka sort of takes over you, and you just realize that the way out of here is not to run crazily, but just to step out of the exit right here. and you are bathed in this white glow. In fact, you guys see this white flash where Sashiri once was, and Sashiri steps out of it. And you hear this passing voice, Sashiri, that says, "Good luck." You are also cut off from the trickster gods. Make sure when you guys are cut off if you guys are cut off from the trickster gods, make sure you know that you cannot be attuned to any trickster god item or benefit from any of the magic from a trickster god item. So in case you have other trickster god items, you can't use those either.
Give one to Lucanu quick.
You're cut off entirely. Like I said, it's like this sort of psychic connection that you guys had, and it's gone. So the 50 bonus hit points are gone. The extra damage is gone. The advantage on saves is gone. But you are, Sashiri, back. You are back.
Okay.
So that is going to be your round.
Okay.
Because you tried to get out and couldn't. So Obalaka was able to save you. And again, the eyes, the would-be eyes of Acererak bulge in disbelief. What madness is this? And
Is giving another character an item a free action?
Giving an item. You can interact with an item. I think it's pretty free, right? You can interact with an item, like if you can just pick up an item for free or interact with that item for free.
Usually, yeah.
I think that's free.
So could Sashiri hand Lucanu one of the trickster god items? Any of them?
Perhaps.
As she comes out of the maze, since she's standing right next to her amazingly.
Yes. She can. Well, actually, yeah. I'm sorry. I was already going. Sashiri.
Yes.
You've taken your action. You have. I guess you still have a move. I don't know. What do you want to do? You tell me. It's your turn over.
See, the problem with what you're talking about, John, is that the only trickster god item that I currently possess is the Ring of Protection from Ubalaka.
Which is dead. Oh well.
Which is
It was
dead.
a shot.
Yeah. And
Oh well. And nobody else is close enough to give her another item.
let me fix this. I gotta lower my armor class. So I mean, if there's nothing else that I can do, like if all my actions and bonus actions are spent. Actually, I don't think I have anything I can use as bonus action anyway. Yeah, I think I'm fine.
Does the item disappear that we were using for the god?
The item does not disappear, but it is the
magic in it is gone.
The Mace of Wango, yeah. The magical Mace of Wango is no longer magical.
Okay, perfect.
The Ring of Obalaka is no longer magical. The Mace of Wango is no longer magical. All right. Let's see. Max. All right. After you are done, Sashiri, Acererak takes another legendary action on Lucano, and he says, "You are a surprisingly resilient creature." And he gives Lucano one of those, tries to give Lucano one of those paralyzing punches.
Glitch's touch.
Maybe this will work better than the other the lightning bolts that can't quite kill her. God, the hits really.
Lucano had no armor class.
Lucano's got plate armor, or that chitinous armor. Remember that super cool, like scorpion looking armor stuff?
That doesn't give her any bonuses to anything?
It does, but it only gives her an 18 armor. Yeah, still only has 18 armor class.
Vicious Mockery. I use Vicious Mockery to subtract 1 die 8 from that attack.
Didn't you already counterspell this round?
Was that this round?
It was. is when he tried to kill Rafina.
Yes.
Yep. So that exactly hits. The damage is the freezing cold damage. What you got, Lucano? All right, 12 damage to Lucano.
And a
Oh,
DC
Lucano's.
Save.
Oh wow, check that out.
Has resistance to cold damage.
Yeah.
Who knew?
I didn't. I'm glad I'm dropping those things. Good idea. Oops. God, Lucano can reroll failed saves too. It's pretty funny, huh? Get it? All right, Lucano. What is that? Constitution save, Lucano. Boom! Lucano is paralyzed once again.
Thanks to Mwaxanari.
Yep.
Both paralyzed.
Yep. He's gonna have a statue collection here any moment as he looks to Sashiri. You cannot stand against the power of Acererak.
So what's the nature of this paralysis? Is it like until they're damaged again, sort of thing?
Paralyzed.
I don't know what that means.
It means they can't move.
Rastanos knows what that means, but I don't.
Nah, even Rastalnos does not know everything. These guys are paralyzed. What is the nature of the paralysis? I don't know what the nature of the paralysis is. They just can't move. It is your turn though, Rastalnos.
Yeah, that's why it's significant that I know if I have any clue that this paralysis, like once they take damage, are they freed from its effects, or is it like permanent paralysis until it's somehow otherwise?
Damage won't have any effect on it. Repeat the saves. Oh, you can't. Okay, so you guys will be able to repeat the save at the end of your turn. So that is good news, sort of.
All right. Then what I'm going to try to do is break the concentration of holding that wall of force.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on.
He took damage.
He did take damage, and I forgot to make his save. Fine, I'll be nice. I need to roll anything but a 1 to make a concentration check. All right, yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, go ahead. So you're going to try to break his concentration?
Yes. So
all right.
I am going to cast a 5th level fireball.
Wait, so you can see him now? He couldn't lightning bolt you?
I'm going to cast it on a point. It's a 20-foot sphere.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast it on a point above him that hopefully misses, like against the back wall behind him.
No, that's not gonna work.
I saw the lightning bolt come from a direction and go over me.
Yeah, you could fireball the balcony.
Runway.
Yeah, so there's not a
cast the line of the lightning bolt.
Yeah, I mean you can do that. But there's no way you can catch him without catching the others. The ceiling above him is only 10 feet, remember? So there's just not enough room in there to do that, even if you did have perfect line of sight. You can definitely fireball the balcony, but there's no way to fireball him and not your friends.
To hit the roof and not hit my friends is impossible.
Yeah.
Or you could wish.
There's just not enough room.
I've got an idea for wish, and y'all are too far the fuck away from me.
Sons of bitches. It's wish, man.
And
what?
The opposite wall is force, and y'all are too far away.
Why don't you just plane shift the whole party? You said it can duplicate a lower spell, right?
What the fuck is plane shift?
Removes us all to a different plane of existence that you pick.
What?
And what
you can't
and
run.
what is that going to do? How are we going to get back? How are we going to get back?
It's wish, man. You could like mass teleport. Plane shift. I don't know. It's wish. It's wish, man.
Teleport. I want to teleport the party to Port Nyanzaru, and I can't do that unless we're within range.
Not technically with a wish. You can do what you
With
want.
a wish, I could ask for that teleport. Teleport's only a 7th level spell. Yeah, I'm gonna wish.
Wait, before you say that, before you decide this for sure, 'cause if you're gonna wish, this is a big fucking deal. I want to be sure we got time to think about all this. So, I'm dry. This is a great time to take a break. think about the wish. In fact, tell me your wish if you want to do it now, or do you want to think about the wish and tell me, and then let me think about it, or do you want to think about it and then tell me when we get back?
It's just too soon. I don't want to cast the wish yet. I want to.
Okay, well, let's do something else.
Every time anything happens that gets close to me being able to use it for a purpose I want, we get fucked. And so it's like I'm trying to be patient, and every time it's more like, oh, you hesitated. Instead of patience is a virtue, it's like, oh, you hesitated.
Well, don't you mind? All right, sounds like a good time to take a break. Let's grab a beer, and we're gonna have a wish maybe when we get back. I don't know. See you in 5, 6, 5. 5. See you in 5. If I figure out how to work this shit without turning everything off again.
Lift off.
Bazinga! Oh shit. All right, we're back. This is good conversation for the stream. All right, so we are trying to decide. It's Rastalnos' turn, and he's got his normal action he can take, but he does have a pretty big ace in his pocket, and that is a wish spell. Not even a wish spell, a wish ability. Small nuance, but Rastalnos can, on this turn, or on any turn he wants, he could wait. He could do it now. But Rastalnos could make a wish. And he's trying to decide if he wants to do that now or later. And if now, then what? Fight or
And
flight?
so, yeah, and so the what's the two what's are, hey, we've won our mission. We've completed the mission of destroying the Soulmonger. The Soulmonger and the Atropol are gone.
True.
But the creator of the Soulmonger still reigns in this cavern. So is it good enough to have destroyed the object? Or do we feel like we need to destroy the creator of the object? Does he have the resources to make another one? And if he does, we can't let that stand. And so the question is, do we get rid of the possibility by staying and fighting to the death? Or do we feel like we've done enough and we get while the getting's good?
We're heroes. We have done it. Let's
Heroes
let-
don't run away.
We're not running. We're regrouping.
You're not. No. It's not. We are a group. We're all here.
We're
No,
charging.
we're not.
Charge in the opposite direction.
right
It's not
now-
retreat.
So right now,
The brave Sir
Rastalnos,
Robin still was alive. I just want to point out.
Rastalnos has this.
He wasn't a hero.
This vision flashes through his mind, and in less than a blink, he has this image of this tiefling daughter running through a meadow, laughing and playing and growing up, and his heart melts, and he thinks of how much joy raising his little girl would be. But in that moment, he knows that if he leaves this job undone, that he'll be raising her in a world that's doomed, and he can't do that. And as much as what he wants to do is just get out of here and start a family and settle down, he goes the route of the hero, and he says, I use this wish. I implore the cosmos, the visions that I saw with the monodrons and what the universe taught me is that we just have this one existence. Give us our strength back. Give us our spells back.
Now, with a wish, you're going to want to be very specific in the actual I wish for
Yeah.
blah. Because remember, the more you ask for a wish, the more the DM, just for the wording.
I'm being poetic right now.
Yeah,
I'll get
right.
to the actual wish. So yeah, let us fight this force of evil. Let us give him hell. I wish for all of my allies to have all of their spells and spell effects at full strength.
Spell effects, full strength.
Correct, Paul.
What
What did Paul do?
Lich has no T. It's just LICH. By the way.
All right. I wish for all their spells. Well, spell effects doesn't really mean anything, and it's an and anyway, so that would be ignored. I wish they had all their spells full strength.
Meaning having them all back. Like all of our spell slots back. But that's
Wouldn't it
just,
have just been easier to have it that we were affected instantly by a long rest?
Maybe. Too late for that
Maybe.
now. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Your wish is granted. All of your allies have all of their spell slots back. So anyone who has any used spell slots, you can have those spell slots back. Rastalnos, that does not include you, as you are not part of your allies. So this is power that is sort of amazing. As a bard of lore, you collect information, you learn of things, and you learn about the world. You spend a lot of time gaining knowledge of how things work, to understand how things work. But in this case, this is a case where you have created a reality, and this is very, very different than learning about something. This is willing something into existence. It's a taste of power that is breathtaking, to be able to will reality to bend itself to your needs, to your wishes, in fact. That's your action, Rastalis. Anything else? Movement, bonus actions, stuff like that.
Yeah, step back from the ledge.
Okay, you can put yourself wherever you want to be. All right, let's see.
I want to move 20 feet.
Now, is this just like we get to repick our spells, or we have to keep the previous spells?
You have your spells back. So the spells you had before, you have basically just uncheck all your used spell slots, whatever you've got. Just change your spell slots for each level back to the maximum available spell slots that you've got. So yeah, your spell list won't change, stuff like that. Won't change. Acererak pauses as he looks around and senses something significant has happened, but he's not sure what exactly, but he knows something is not right. But he shakes it off in an instant and looks at Sashiri, taking his final legendary action for this round, and says, "Perhaps 3 statues are better than 1." He gives you a fist to the face, Sashiri.
So he can attack off turn 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, his legendary. He's got a few different legendary things he can do. Punching people is one of them. In fact, melee attack. So he could use a staff, but he turns out he likes paralyzing people. Oh shit! I did that the wrong way, didn't I?
I'm just going to preemptively throw up the shield.
Oh, that's he probably can't hit you with that then. I didn't think about shield. Yeah. So whoosh, misses. He says, "One of you is a slightly hard to hit. Well, we'll fix that now, won't we?" Moxinari, you are paralyzed. At the end of your turn, you can remake your Constitution save.
Can I channel?
Moxinari?
Yeah.
No, she's paralyzed.
Channeling doesn't require movement.
No, she's paralyzed.
Right.
Yeah, when you're paralyzed, you can't do anything. You can't cast, can't take actions, you can't do anything. Paralyzed.
Okay.
DC 20 con save. Well, I mean, you can think. I might even let you talk to other players, but I'm sure you can't take actions, right? Channeling would be some kind of action taking, wouldn't it?
Well, you can at least breathe, otherwise you're dead.
You're incapacitated. Yeah, so incapacitated, can't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot, but you can make a DC 20 con save at the end of the round at advantage because you still are under the effects of the Trickster God. Make sure your temporary hit points go back to 50. All right, Moax, come on, baby, roll it, make it happen.
20.
Whoa! All right. Wow. All right, Moax, at the end of your turn, you're gonna. Acererak looks at you and she's like, "What?" And hold on, he is going to take an action because you guys are seriously pissing him off now.
Does Moax have it? No, Moax has no other god
He gets
item.
2 legendary actions in a round.
Nope.
He gets a legendary action after every one person's turn.
Up to a max of 3.
Up to a max of 3.
Note that Moaxinari is first in the round, so he has a full complement of legendary actions. All right. Being the expert that he is, let me make sure that this actually is going to. I'm going to make sure. I'm going to draw it just to be sure because I might be a little bit wrong with this. All right, so I'm gonna draw. Yeah, I need to do a. Oh yeah, easy. Okay, he after her turn, he's like, "Bitch," and he is going to cast a fireball that is going to catch the 3 of you, but not himself. You just put it out into the air. Moax, Lucanu, Sashiri. I need a DC 23 dexterity save. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, this is bad news.
They're paralyzed.
Yeah, they get no dex.
Only what about ceiling? Yeah, no, this is yeah, I mean, he can just put it out whatever 20 feet or 15 feet away. The hell is this? Wow. All right. Okay, so saves, Chris, how we doing? 2 dex saves.
Well, you said Moaxinari, since she's incapacitated, doesn't get a dex save.
She came out of it, remember? She's
right, she came out of it.
Yeah, so you guys both get saved.
so
Lucana will
she
not
has
get a save. No, you have disadvantage on saves, right? Do you automatically fail saves?
Opposite, we have advantage.
Yeah, so she would actually have advantage on the save. Sashiri would not. Automatically fails strength and dex saves. Yeah, Lucanu automatically fails the save.
Moaxinari failed. And so did Sashiri.
Come on, Chris.
No, wait, Moaxinari passed a second ago. Oh, that you rolled a con save, I see.
Did she
She
drop the
passed on
7.
con save.
The 18 doesn't. Oh, you need a natural 20 to make it? Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, she needed a natural 20 to make.
All
Actually, we both characters need a natural 20 to make DC 23 dex saves.
All right, 8d6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. each. All right, take 25 damage each.
Are you going to drag her or am I?
You go ahead and get you. I got Moax. You take you. Lucano takes 25 damage as well. And this burns her to a crisp. Except that Lucano has Death Ward cast on her from Moaxanari. And Lucano basically falls as the fireball burns her, but the Death Ward actually saves her life, and she is spared. And she hands down on one knee, and she looks up. She's like, "I have been spared." And Acererak looks down and says, "You have been. Can no one die here?"
You can.
Owl, what are you doing?
The owl is flying to Lucano to land on her shoulder.
All right. Owl sits on Lucano's shoulder. Rafina, what are you doing?
I'm casting a 6th level Cure Light Wounds for 6d8 plus 12 on Lucano.
Oh.
Only 36.
All right, so Lucano was at 1. Lucano's now at 37. Yeah, okay. All right, wow.
And I'm casting as my bonus action a healing word on me. Because I'm at 1 hit point and I'm not feeling too good. Oh, also got to get my other hit points in that shit. So I get 11 hit points plus whatever I got from casting on her. 96 minus 11, 80. And I got to figure out how many I get from casting on her for being a life cleric. And that's it for my round. I guess I'm going to go under here where he can't see me. So if he casts any spells, it's harder to hit me.
All right.
So try to hug the wall if possible. And that's the end of my turn. I'm just trying to find out my hit points. Because I get extra hit points from healing Lucano.
Actually, technically, Lucano is still paralyzed, though. So, she is paralyzed. So,
Or would she have lost the paralyzation when she almost died?
yeah, no, maybe she didn't. There's nothing that in Death Ward that removes effects. It just keeps you from.
Well, technically, if she died, all effects stop. But yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
She didn't die. Any effect that would drop you to 0 health instead put you at 1 health. So there's nothing in there that would change that.
So I get an extra 8 hit points from healing Lucano.
All right. Okay, you guys have a lot of health. You know what? Sometimes the oldies but goodies work. Yeah, he's getting a little frantic. And he starts talking about things like "die by fire." He casts another fireball after Rafina's turn. Same as last time. Same people. DC 23 dex save. Lucano will fail it. Rafina, you are dangerously close to the radius of this spell, but I don't think it's going to affect you. All right, 29 this time, boys. See, I got Moax. 4 wounds. All right.
As a point of order, we're all girls.
Sorry, 29 this time, girls.
Oh,
look,
and my owl's dead.
Oh, Ooh! Ah! Kill the owl! Woo! 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 Oh baby! Oh baby! Pew, 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 pew. Kill the owl. Sorry, I shouldn't. Gotta kill something. Rafina, are you done? Yes. All right. Napaka. Staff. Yeah. Napaka. The that would prove amazingly futile. But the voice in your head, it tells you, sometimes you just gotta hit it. You just gotta hit it. Sometimes you gotta hit it. And it gets serious. Even the voice of Fickle Idjin gets serious for a moment. And he says, we can get out of here. Well, you can get out of here. It would take all of my power. However, we can get out of here. And then, there's only one way to go. And that's up. Well, in your case, probably down because you'll fall. But, hey, sometimes that happens. All right. Much like we've seen in the past. So Napaka takes the Wand of Wonder, and instead of using it to cast, actually uses the wand as a weapon and attacks the sphere around her. As she does, the wand glows and flashes brightly, and you guys see for a moment the visage of Fickle Idjin as he manifests himself as an incredibly dispelling blow against the force shield that is holding Napaka. In that flash, the shield is gone. Napaka, you're still on the ethereal plane. The shield is gone, and you also, Napaka, hear the good luck. So that's your action. I guess you still have some movement if you want to take it. Move ethereally to the party. Say bye to... Yeah, all right. So what is that? 5, 15... 20, 25, 30. All right, you can be on top of this. You're on top of Rafina. Perverts.
Yeah.
Hey.
Little rock, paper, scissors.
All right. And once again, the would-be eyes of Acererak bulge as he sees you move, and you see him truly taken aback as he's like, This. Like he clearly sees you. In fact, turns out that liches have true sight permanently, which kind of sucks for ethereal sneak attacks. It was a great idea. Unfortunately, it was doomed to fail from the beginning. And let's see. He better keep one of those. No. No, he's tired of fucking around with you guys. All right, more fireballs. 1, 2, 3. This will be his last legendary action this round. All right, so second verse, third verse, same as the second. Chris, 2 saves. Lucanu fails this save. Lucanu no longer has Death Ward. Oh come on!
That's rough.
Oh, jeez. I saw the 19. I was like, yeah, no, come on.
She's going to use the tomb
Of Levistus.
of Levistus.
No, that was, it got reset. So he acted after Moax, after Rafina, and now after Napaka. It resets at the beginning of the round. Yeah. His reaction resets on his turn. The legendaries reset on the round. So, yeah. And he's going all out right now. All right, so that
Hold on, I still have to do mine. And a 3 is not going to do it. Okay.
All right, so set up the damage for that. All right, 35 damage from the tomb, or the tomb takes 35. Go ahead and manage all that, please.
Okay, I've taken care of that.
Does he take
Lucanu-
damage from the tomb?
Does the tomb do damage? I don't think
Because
it does.
I thought Mawaks did a spell that when she put it up, she didn't take damage, but whenever they attacked her, they did. Was that the Tomb of Levistus?
Not according to the description.
John, if I'm looking this up for nothing, I'm gonna give you a harsh word.
Well, I remember earlier in the adventure she did this. Remember, she put it up and she wanted them to attack her so they would take damage.
If
I
I
don't know.
remembered,
spell.
I wouldn't be looking through this. I think it's getting confused.
That's the only reason I'm asking.
Oh, wrong book. Oh, jeez. All right, hold on. Try the sky. Boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, boom, boom. Gain 10 temporary hit points per level. Woo! Oh, wow. Immediately after you take the damage, conveniently, you gain vulnerability to fire. Speed is reduced to 0, and you are incapacitated. Wow. No. So, no, it doesn't do any damage. It's not a fire shield. It's a tomb. So, Moxinari is incapacitated until the end of her next turn.
Yep.
All right, Napaka has moved. Acererak. Wow, man. Oh, geez. Lucanu falls. She is no longer protected by Death Ward, and she takes mortal damage from this fireball. Yeah, she's down. She in fact, in her dying words, she looks at the frozen block of ice that is Moaxinari. She says, I failed you, my queen. She falls to the ground, charred, smoking. The smell of fried barbecued Lucanu fills the air.
Awesome. One of the only ones that could damage the son of a bitch.
Oh, okay.
I said I wouldn't pull punches. All right. Sashiri.
Yep.
Acererak. Oops. Wait, here, let me get this right. Hope you got something in the bag for this. Acererak, Acererak looks at you and it says, so you would not stay lost. Perhaps it is time to end you. You know what they say, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. As this thin green ray springs from his pointing finger, hits you, or tries to hit you, Sashiri. Dex save. If ever there was a deck save to make, Sashiri.
All right. Yep.
How much health do you have, Sashiri?
15.
What?
15. You hit me with like 4 fireballs in a row, Roy. What do you expect?
Oh man, no.
Hence why I said run. Oh, and you can move the owl off the combat tracker, even though I don't think it matters.
Sashiri, you take 78 damage as this ray hits you, and hits you with the force of a mountain, crushing you, pulverizing you, disintegrating you.
Mm-hmm.
Sashiri is a pile of dust. The laughter of the lich echoes out. Fools, you would challenge Acererak. I told you would feel my wrath. And he sort of stands. He actually goes and stands on top of you, and kind of dances in the ashes. Restalnos.
I get an attack of opportunity.
You're dust.
Moaxinari gets an attack of opportunity.
She's in a tomb of ice.
Oh, right.
All right, Restalnos. Dark times. Are you muted? Oh no, I got you.
Yeah, I really should have teleported the whole party out that way.
Well, now you can't. So now there's only one option. Biatch.
All right. Well, he's used all his reactions this round.
He just got it back. Just now.
Well,
Oh well.
oh well.
I won't lie. I was hoping Lucano would get one of those god items.
Was trying. Nobody give her one.
No, we ran out of
She's
actions.
dead.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, we were too spread out.
All right, we're not done yet.
Yeah, we are.
Which got to save the day, Rask? Moxinari, you're on deck.
Moaxinari's froze.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Well, all right. Owl, you're on deck. Oh, no! Owl's not on deck. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
because if the owl was on deck, I was going to bring back Lucano. But
Oh, no. Look at that. Boom! Owl deleted, bitches! Delete the owl. Delete the owl.
yeah, well, it's not like Lucano was doing shit anyway.
All right, so from a strategic perspective, Restalnos, what are you thinking? What do we got left? We got Restalnos is going to go.
I'm thinking jump in the lava.
That could work. So Acererak does have his reaction. We do have Restalnos that has to go. Rafina's going to go, and then Napaka's going to go before Acererak takes his turn again. So I don't know if there's some coordination that can happen. You know that Acererak's got a pretty strong reaction ability. We know that Napaka is a paladin with full spell slots. That's got a lot of potential. Right? No?
Not really.
Well, it would be easier if he didn't have a shield, is all I'm thinking.
Well, you could dispel the shield, but
I
I think
can't-
Rask is out of spells because he
Yeah,
was not
well-
included in that wish.
I have some spells, but dispel magic is not one of them.
Well, dispel magic wouldn't work, but eating up his reaction could be useful. Then he can't react and cast shield. Just an idea.
But isn't shield already up?
Nope.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, Shigambi, in fact, advised you. He says, we have been too far away from the fight. We must join it and save our friends. The time to flee has passed. It is time to take our stand.
Can you get to us, Rask? In
No.
any way, shape, or form? Is there any way you can get to us?
Dimension door? Misty Step. Move in Misty Step.
I don't have a lot of spells left.
Can you get to us?
Do you mind
Well,
my ex help?
I can fly.
Oh,
He can dispel that in midair.
you could try. On his turn, he can.
He's legendary. He's always got a turn. He can do it whenever the fuck he wants.
Well, then just don't end over lava.
All right. No, I don't think that's the right answer.
Okay. Well, then let's find the
I
answer.
don't
I don't want to spend the rest of the night waiting.
I'm gonna cast a fireball.
What? Fireball.
Why
you
not?
cast?
Because he can just catch the lich.
Yeah.
Mawaks is, he can do it where he will miss Mawaks and just catch.
Yeah. Fireball goes around corners, so I'm gonna cast a
Shiri's
fireball.
dust.
I'm gonna cast a fireball far enough to the right, far enough to the south that it only catches him.
You also don't have to miss Moaxanari because she's currently in the tomb.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
no, she's not in the tomb anymore.
No,
she
takes
is.
fire damage too,
Till the end of her turn, she is.
Oh,
and she takes
Okay.
extra from fire, doesn't she?
Where is Acererak is standing on top of Sashiri?
Yes, which is dust.
So I can just hit Acererak and Sashiri.
And Lucanu's dead.
Lakanu's dead, and Sashiri's dead. Is
Right.
Sashiri dead?
Sashiri is non-recoverable.
Is Sashiri non-recoverable?
Yes.
Shiri is dust.
She's
I would
True
call that-
resurrection or wish.
I would call that dead.
All right.
Pretty much.
So yeah. So cast the fireball so that it doesn't hit anybody but Acererak and dead people. And it's a fourth level fireball.
Fourth level. Hang on. What are you rolling dice for? Oh, that's a Shiri. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't mean to cast it at Sashiri anyway. Be targeting Acererak.
Funk to funky. We know Major Tom's the junkie.
Cast. Fail.
All right. He is going to. Oh wait, I used my wall of force on you, didn't I? Shit, I'm out of fifth level. Okay, this is just a lot of resources. All right, he is going to counterspell that. He's going to use a 6th level spell slot to counter that. To be safe, he does not want to get hit with this fireball. So he uses his reaction to counterspell the fireball.
What reaction down?
He laughs. Fools, I told you. You will cast spells when I allow you to. Your turn will come, Bard. Do not worry. I've got one more of your friends to deal with, and then we will get to know one another.
All right, so I use a bonus action, I think.
Can you counterspell his counterspell?
Oh, never mind. No, I can't counterspell his counterspell.
Because isn't counterspell a reaction?
John,
Yes.
can you?
No, I don't get counterspell. I'm a cleric.
John can't see him.
I'm not going to waste one of my last spell slots trying to counterspell a counterspell whenever I've got to roll against his spell DC to make it even have a chance.
Paul can also counterspell. No?
Hang on a second. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
How long is this line?
Not a problem.
Oh,
because
60.
Rasmus on
Oh,
the
God.
bottom.
It's exactly 60.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, never mind. I was thinking he might be out of range of counterspell, but he's literally exactly in range. Okay.
You did the hypotenuse of a 60 and 20, 60 by 20.
No, I just drew a line.
Oh, because it's a hypotenuse. He is out of range.
You're right. You're 20 feet below him. All right. I'll buy it then. I'll buy it. Go ahead and go ahead and roll damage. He actually cannot counterspell, so he won't use counterspell. He will still have his reaction. But yeah, go ahead and roll damage. Oh, all right. Let's see. Dex save. He'll make that save.
Legendarily.
For the second time today, he chooses to make a save. So, but he does still take 15 more. Good lord. 73. Holy shit. Wow. All right. He's wounded. He's actually seriously wounded. Anything else for Stalnos? All right. Waxanare, you are in a ice block till the end of your turn. All right, you're out of the ice block now. Rufina.
Can I climb up the balcony?
No.
So there's no way I can actually get to the fucking battlefield. Awesome.
Lucano had that exact problem. He was fortunately levitated by the friendly, helpful bard.
Okay. I can still play this game. Hold on.
Let's play. Yeah, let's play.
Let's play won't reach him. What's the difference?
Oh, damn it.
It's a 15-foot range. If he's 20 foot above me, you want me to just keep jumping up and down?
Wouldn't that be
Actually,
cool?
have boots jump something.
Will you let that work? If so, fuck yes, I'll let's play.
Can it go through walls? Can it go through walls?
It says
Let's see.
experience.
All right, you figure out what else you're gonna do. I'm gonna look this up. Let's see what the fuck John's got. They flit around you to a distance for the duration. If you're good or neutral, the spectral form appears angelic. Let's see.
If so, I'm casting 2 spells and moving.
The creature enters the first time. There's nothing about line of sight. Yeah, we'll say it can affect him. I might be more disinclined to let it affect him if he was like on the other side of a solid wall, but since this is just a balcony, maybe these spirits can fly around and fly up around to get the full area of effect.
Good.
They
Now
are
I'm about to
spirits.
do you a fuck ton of damage.
Fuck ton! Come on, do it. Stop
Okay.
talking about it.
I'm casting.
You guys are slow.
Cast this. Just making sure I can upcast. Hold on. I know it takes a bit.
Yes, it does take a bit. You should have figured this shit out 20 minutes ago when Elliot was doing his turn.
Okay, I'm casting a 5th level Spirit Guardians.
All right.
I'm walking underneath him. So move me wherever it'll hit him.
All right. Are you sure you know where he is since you can't see him?
I'm going to walk to the other end of the balcony. Because I
All
knew I knew he was in front of Lakanu. So I know, and that's where Lakanu was, so I assume he was still in front of him. I don't
all right.
know
And you can
where
jump
Shiri was.
up. Okay. So you jump up. Okay. You jump up and get his feet in range of the spirit guardians. All right. Do it.
Hold on. I'm still adding dice.
Just fucking come on, if I could take a 50th level wizard's turn, you could do one spell. Come on, do the dice. Look, grab a dice and do this. Look, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look, see? I did it. I beat you. Oh, I didn't beat you.
Take 34.
All right, let's see. Oh, shit, I read that again. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, make
blah.
your save first. That always
Doesn't
starts.
spell, it doesn't need any number of
No.
creatures.
Fail your save first.
I don't care.
Does it creature takes?
I do.
We have as much on a made save. All right, let's see.
And he only moves half speed.
Hang on, I gotta make a save. Shit, what kind of save is that?
Wisdom. You're going to make it.
Wisdom. Oh, he's pretty good at wisdom saves.
Plus 12. That's why I'm going for Dex.
Oh yeah. All right, so half that.
He's
How do I do half?
Dexterity
I
and
think it's
second
shift.
charisma.
Shift. Ooh, that's a lot of
Shift
damage.
drag.
It's not like I haven't mentioned that dexterity is his worst save.
Yes, we know.
Nobody else knows.
Yes, no,
You
we know.
know,
You've told us many
Nope.
times. We know.
Okay, you want my next move?
That doesn't work. Would this work?
It's either shift or control. It's one of the.
I can't drag a number. I gotta drag like an effect or something. Anyway, all right, I figured that out. So 17. Whew. Oh, all right.
For my next move, I'm casting Spiritual Hammer as my bonus action, and it's going to attack him.
You don't have to see it for Spiritual Hammer?
No, I do not. It says within 60 feet.
Spiritual Weapon is the word you're looking at.
And I'm casting it wherever Lucanu was.
Let's see. Creatively, blah, 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 blah. Make a melee attack. Wait, it is floating spectral. Within range. Oh, you've got to move the hammer? We weren't doing that before. You were just...
Yes, I was. I was making sure it was in the range. You never
right.
moved out of my range.
This is the first I've heard of this.
Now we'll just see if a 21 hits Acererak.
Okay. I guess it's fine. It's all very strange to do all this not knowing where he is. All right. Yeah, he'll cast shield. He has shield up. Misses.
Does that
Going up.
run him out? Doesn't that run him out of his legendaries then?
That is not a legendary action. That is simply a reaction spell.
Ah,
Yeah. So he now has shield up.
okay.
So that might have been a bad move actually. I think Napaka is pretty upset about that. I think Napaka was planning on. Yeah, now you can't counterspell. That's why you guys got to work together. Got to work together. Paul, you should have said something. I'm sorry. Telling you guys, if you guys work together, you get more better.
Okay, I'm
What
finally
else?
done.
You're finally done. All right, let's see. Oh, Rufina, you are so beautiful to me. Hang on. I gotta take a legendary action. Legendary action.
It's through a balcony, isn't it?
Yep.
Legendary action. What can he do that's useful? I'll give him an intelligence check. Should he be able to fireball you? Should he be able to fireball Rafina? Surely. He knows she's down there somewhere.
He'll have to move, but that's it.
He knows you're within 15 feet of him, roughly. So
But he doesn't have line of sight for that fireball.
no.
Or as back as he is.
No. He doesn't. But he could probably cast it down a little bit. Yeah, just enough to catch you, but not himself.
Because remember, he's got to catch under it, and he can't shoot.
Yeah, no, I
down.
don't want him to move. He can shoot down a little bit. Ah, man, all these angles. Elliot, we need more angles. We need more angle action, Elliot.
Because you're now beyond the right angle of the balcony. So you can't angle down much to do that.
All right, yes, please. I've heard your concerns about what I can do. Oh, I still gotta go down 20. At least hypotenuses. I can't wait to get back into 2 dimensions.
You got rid of Sherry flying at least. And you could teleport at will, so.
Dancing on the ashes might have been his downfall. Maybe you should have danced on the ashes, Acererak. Maybe. Acererak, that wasn't a good idea. Maybe. All right.
Come on, you got magic items out your ass. You got to be able to do something cooler.
There's only 2 of you here. I need more people around. Yeah, the ashes thing's really unfortunate. Let me envision this. So he's 20 feet down. Let's see, what if I draw this? If I draw this 20... All right. he will finally use his... He will use 2 legendary actions, in fact. And he will send the Sphere of Annihilation. Oh, where's the Sphere of Annihilation? Where's the owl, John?
The owl's dead. You removed him.
But I was using that as... Okay, hang on.
You took great glee in it.
I did, you're right. That's pretty good. That's my favorite thing so far. All right. This is now the Sphere of Annihilation. He pauses for a moment, and you see the sphere move finally. And it jumps down here and makes a beeline down here. And move, let's see. 20, 25, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Yes. So the sphere, he basically comes down here and runs the sphere up the along the passage that you are in. You are going to need to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid this thing. The DC is actually not bad. I think it's DC 16.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I get no bonus to it, so whatever. Let's
Yeah.
roll.
All right, DC 16. Tech save.
Yep, you fit.
Oh no.
No advantage. No gods.
Nope.
Oh, it's DC 13. Actually, it's easier than that.
Oh yeah,
still.
yeah. That's so much better. Roll again, John. It's a different DC.
All right, so you try to dodge it, but you can't. And it hits you.
Kill
Oh
him.
shit! I hope you're not dead, John. Please don't die to the Sphere of Annihilation. You take 4d10 force damage.
Depends on how you roll. Like shit.
Are you kidding me? On a 4d10, take 8. Here, you want to? Well, you do. You do your own hit points. Oh, shit! You only have 20 hit points.
Well, what do you want? I mean, that's
That could have annihilated you. Oh,
yeah.
no way. All right, man. 1, 1, 2, 4. All right, Rafine, I think you got a little bit of luck there. So what are you at now? 12 health?
No, I have 83 wounds. I'm at 14? No, 20 minus 8. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be
No,
12. You should
12.
get 85 wounds. Yeah.
5 wounds.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
All right, so then the sphere is next to you. The sphere of ultimate blackness is right next to you. Napaka, your turn. Oh, shit. All right, Paul's been writing for a while. Paul, can you not read your own handwriting? Is that a thing? Oh yeah, he's got it. Okay, he's working on it. All right. Move to Sarah. Paul, what the fuck? I mean, it's not the lighting, Paul. It's the paper. You've got marker written through. All right, I think I got it. All right, let me see. I think I got it. I think we can figure it out. Okay, you guys help me out. Help me read this.
I think it was moved to strike Acererak.
All right. Wait, no, you got to hold it still. You got two strikes. All right. You're standing on Lucano's dead body, by the way. You're standing on the burnt corpse of your of your guard, the captain of your guard. Come on, Napaka. All right, so Napaka comes in and steps out of nowhere, steps into existence in front of Acererak. Misses from the shield. Yeah, the shield. Oh, the shield. If only you guys could have talked and coordinated. Oh, you have it. Oh, you have. What? Inspiration. Oh, all right. Yeah. Good time for it. All right. Come on, Napaka. This would be a terrible time to roll a 20. What? Did you lose your dice? You forgot what to do? I don't see any rolls, Napaka.
Charades, one word. Sounds like
I can't find my computer.
Smite.
Sounds like my computer's gone. He's cheering, but nothing's happening.
Smite. I think.
He hasn't hit anything. He can't.
He
Nothing's
just
happening.
said WTF.
Nothing's happening. Combat log is nothing's happening. I don't know what you're doing.
He got disconnected.
So Paul can't talk, and his computer has decided that his.
Right.
Now we gotta realize Paul chose not to talk. This is all a choice. Paul could unmute.
A 2. Paul, that's not going to hit.
No, Paul has laryngitis.
More inspiration. Now's the time.
Hey, Paul, you can also type in the chat window.
Oh, what fun is that? Come on.
Just a thought.
The hard to read sketches of random words. All right. Is that one attack? No, it's still what? Okay. All right. This is where all the inspiration goes. Okay. Come on, Napaka. Do a thing, Napaka. All right, that's your first attack. That's only your first attack. Yeah. Oh yeah. Plenty more attacks. No, at home, your sound is working. We're just all mutedly celebrating Paul's silent victory. Oh, God.
So he's going to do 68 radiant, 3d6 force. That's from the Staff of Striking, plus the 3d6. No, you don't get the 3d6 anymore, Psychic.
Son of a...
You lost the...
Yeah.
The god.
And 10, is that 10, 8, 10d8, 1d8? What?
1d8 plus 7 bludgeoning.
All right, can you roll the... Yeah, just do the numbers. Let's see, none of these...
And hold up the pluses again after you show the numbers or type them in.
So optimally, so even though we're not targeting, go ahead and do your stuff, Paul, but optimally, even though we're not targeting, you still would drag your weapon damage into the chat pane, right? Because that gives a proper damage type, and then I can drag that damage to the chart. We're just rolling dice. I can't drag it. Not a huge deal, but optimal. That's why I like when I roll my stuff for my critters, I roll the hits. So when I make my hit rolls, I drop the hit roll on you guys, which automatically accounts for your armor class. And then for the damage, I drop it into the window. So,
well, in this case, he's going to do...
Hang on, I need my calculator.
37... 44. 44 points of damage.
Is that
But
right, Paul?
Acererak's immune to part of that.
No.
Is he?
Hold up your damages again, Paul. Wait, so
Wait.
you're still rolling dice?
No, yeah. Hold up the sheet that shows what types of damage.
Yeah, so 68 radiant. Oh, 3d6 force, and then the actual weapon. So that's d8 and plus 7 more than that.
Right. So 51 total.
24 plus 20 is 44 plus 7, 51. Jesus. Oh shit. Oh.
And if he could be like vulnerable
Yeah.
to radiant damage, that would be awesome.
He's not.
He wanted it to be times 2.
Man, I tell you, well, if that had been a crit. Oh yeah.
Fuck you.
All right, Napaka, what else? Is that not enough? Is that not enough?
Are you not entertained?
I am indeed entertained. All right, Acererak is back. His turn. The Sphere of Annihilation is trying to kill Rafina. Acererak is, let's see, you are dust. Fuck, Moaxinari is back with full spells. Napaka is back undamaged. Jeez, how do you... The ball was indeed a safe space. Acererak. He looks at Napaka and he says, "You, I killed you once, and you have returned. Miserable, meddling insects. You have ruined my plans here, murdered my Atropal. Decades of work, more resources than your puny minds can even comprehend. Know that Acererak shall have his vengeance." And he waves his staff and disappears. He sort of shifts out of existence. 1 minute there's him, the next minute there's he's split into two sort of different shades of himself, and then he's gone. Acererak,
just ran him off
the Lich, has left.
for the moment.
A round later. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I don't. How quick can we get me up
Get
this
you up.
balcony? How quick can we get me up this balcony?
Don't ask me. So what's the
Can
intent?
Napaka reach down?
So,
It's 20 feet.
That's
20
fine.
feet.
to answer that, true seeing, am I able to see any clue, including ethereal plane of Acererak?
Make me a Arcana check. Ooh. That was a good roll. Ooh.
What was that noise?
John Gray SP is now following. Thanks, John.
Thanks, John. 23. You believe that Acererak has shifted to a different plane of existence.
We ran him off.
So silence descends upon the room. Acererak is gone. The sphere also leaves with him. The sphere of annihilation also leaves with him. The dust settles literally. That Acererak was dancing in the dust that was once the Shiri Nalkin settles upon the ground. As you guys sort of look around warily, surely that's not the end. Surely that's not the end. Then you hear the crash. This immense crash reverberates throughout the entire place. As if some unimaginably powerful object has struck the very foundation that this entire place is built upon. Looking down, you realize the lava is starting to rise, and the entire place has tremors.
I guess the first question again is: there any way I can get to Lakanu, or can they get Lakanu to me?
So, does anybody have a way to get a big fat? No, you're actually not. Actually, Lith, sexy cleric up to.
No, screw that. Throw Lucano down to me. I'm serious. Throw her off the fucking balcony.
Oh shit!
Sure.
Napaka. Hang on. Fuck. Okay, hang on. It actually has been 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rounds. Remember, Napaka. Every round you lose a point of constitution as you fade from existence. You have lost now. This round will be 5 points of constitution you've lost. You guys see Napaka weakening visibly before your eyes as the seconds tick away. Her purpose fulfilled in destroying the soulmonger, her existence now fades. As this happens, what's your okay? So Rafina, what's your plan?
I'm revivifying Lucanu.
Yeah, I will help get.
I'm bringing
Lucanu
her back
down
to life
there.
because it's been less than a minute.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll buy it. You revivify Lucano, done. Moxonari's there. You are dust. All right, and so the lava is starting to rise, and the place shudders. Almost as if having convulsions, that the entire dungeon itself were convulsing. And you guys, as you're here, as you're down there, you revivify Lucano, and Lucano gets up, and she says, I died. I died.
Can I revivify when Lucanu's spirits die?
No, Roy, your story sucks. No, Roy, we're not going to do any role playing. We're simply going to... What do you want to do, John? What do you want to do? That's pissing all over my storyline here.
I just want to get Sashira back.
You want to revivify Dust? Is that what you're trying to do?
I want to at least take it to barrier.
Somebody up there can scoop up the dust if they want to.
Yeah, Moxonari will collect some of the dust.
As I shout across the lava, we have to get out of here. Head for the stairs.
Go for the portal.
What portal?
That blue and glow portal.
Yeah, as a reminder, you guys don't have any way out of the tomb.
We'd have to go all the way up through the tomb.
There's no exit up there.
Oh, that's a good point. Let's go through that portal.
Can we get back our Minotaur and Child too?
Yeah, the Minotaur comes running down. Look around in stark fear. Run, Queen. Yeah. So the Minotaur comes down and you guys are throwing down ropes and rappelling up the balcony to get into this portal.
Hey, Roy,
yeah.
Can I do a thing? I am going to use Far Step, and I'll just teleport directly over to the portal.
Okay.
And run through.
Okay. Oh wait, let me unlock these. Are you gonna help anybody up, or are you just gonna go?
Sure, I'll help people up.
Okay.
As the Minotaur runs past me, I use the Kanaeth Mandolin to cast Fly on the Minotaur to help carry people up.
Whoa, man, you guys are awesome. So the lava is rising, the place is convulsing, and you guys are doing your very best to get everyone you can up the balcony. And suddenly things pause, and the lights sort of fade away as the items that you have, those white flashes that you saw previously, you see more of them, and they rise up, and the remaining trickster gods rise up and they flash and disappear. All of the trickster gods' items are no longer magical.
I'm glad I just cast the Kanaeth Mandolin that last time.
And as you guys are scrambling up onto the balcony, the Minotaur is flying. The bag of dust that is your fallen friend Lucano, Lucano, one of the original Omoans that you saved, even as the original queen herself is melting away into dust herself. The lights sort of fade, and from one of the other balconies steps a small Cholton girl, and she greets you and she says, "You have done well, champions. You have done very well. You found Omu. You went through its dangers. You met all of the trickster gods and got to know them a bit, did you not?" And then the girl stands a tall Chultan warrior. And yet you still went through the tomb. You put your lives in danger to save the world, to save everyone else. For this is something that should be rewarded. And then he sort of, and it's all really weird because it's like you one second look at this girl, the next second look at this Chultan warrior. The next, an old man is standing next to Lucanu, and he says, and yet, you even save the old champions. And he reaches up and pats Lucanu. I know you, Lucanu. And Lucanu sort of looks down, and her eyes bulge, and she's like, she drops to her knees. And yet you have done well. You see, for these trickster gods, I could never leave my place. I could never leave my people entirely. But the people, they were corrupt. They had to learn a lesson. When Omu fell, so many people left. No, when Ubtao left Omu, so many people left. So very many people left. But some stayed, and those who stayed, they were not good people. They looked for other ways to survive in this world beyond what was provided to them by the bountiful deity of Ubtao. Yeah, you do. You see, the trickster gods, they were not good. Nor were they evil, though. They were different parts of the god of Chult. Different parts of what created all life, what valued all life. For we all have within us law, and we all have within us chaos. And these things are both good and bad, depending upon the circumstances and how we wield those powers. And now a tall Chultan, a tall black woman, warrior type, stands next to Marksnari. She says, you, child, you have done well. You have proven yourself a worthy queen to restore and rule over Omu. Know that you have the support of the father of the dinosaurs.
I will rebuild.
I believe you shall. I believe you shall. And they will come. Build it, and they will come.
It's like a bad movie.
Yes. Yeah. And then she comes over, and in fact, now this is an old. It's almost as if that woman, that Chultan woman, has aged decades. And she puts out a comforting arm to Napaka. She says, Napaka, you have served beyond your time to serve. You guarded your people. You did what you could to save them. And you even returned from the afterlife to save them once again and drive the foul Acererak from this place. You shall indeed live in legend. Your time has come. Go. Take your rest. And she wears a hand, and Napaka falls to the ground. Lifeless.
You mean Shishira?
Well, the body of Sashira now lies lifeless upon the ground. She, the old Chultan. What's that?
Unless, if nothing else happens, I gather up Sashira's body before we go.
Yeah, and the old woman, and you hear it, and here you hear another, and the old woman looks around and is like, yes, well, I suppose time is short here. Well, and she looks again at Marksnari. She says, good luck in your mission. You have many trials and tribulations ahead of you, but as I said, you will have the support of the father of the dinosaurs. You have the skull chalice of Chagakare. Use it wisely, my child. As to the rest of you, you'll want a way back from whence you came. Here, And she hands this gem to who's the closest person to Moaxanari? Oh, yeah, gives it to Moaxanari. Use this for your friends, my child. You may use this once. Etch upon the stone a gateway, and this shall take you where you would like to be. Now,
Okay.
there are a few untold secrets of this place you may want to learn. She looks at you and winks. You're headed the right way, but don't dally too long. And the lights go back to normal, and the lava is 10 feet higher than it was. It is now 40 feet below the level of this thing, and it has gotten that much hotter in this room. You guys can clamber up on top onto the portal, or the ledge with the portal, and go through that if you'd like.
Yes.
Can I try to cast Revivify on Sashira's body?
You could, but you know that won't work.
Because she wasn't dead, and we don't
Oh,
know if
nice.
the soul's around.
No, Sashira's been dead for days at this point.
But Napaka took her body. That's why I'm sort of asking.
That's why I'm telling you no.
Okay. Don't worry.
It's a great idea. Don't get me wrong. I love the idea. I'm just saying you can't.
I'll raise her
But
tomorrow. No problem.
But you can, yes. Rastalnos, take a point of inspiration, Rastalnos, for well, whatever. But yes, very inspiring, Rastalnos, to ensure that the body of Sashira is taken with you. Very cool. Let's see. You guys step out of the mist into this sort of underground chapel of sorts. There are black basalt pillars and a polished obsidian altar on the far end of this room, probably about 60 feet away from you.
We sacrificed the baby on the altar.
All right. There is no baby on the altar, but
No, we
there
put
are.
one there. We have one.
No.
But there are 8. There are 8 emaciated, green-skinned creatures shackled to the walls of the chapel, all along, 4 on each side of you. Each of them gaze towards you with a single baleful eye. You guys have seen these before. You do know these guys. They actually begin to gibber and drool. And you hear this cacophony of voices in your head that says, save us, set us free, what do you want? And you feel them kind of actually probing your mind, trying to sort of get inside your thoughts to see what you're thinking.
I might have missed that night. Who are these guys?
That's the Nothics we fought.
Long ago, when you guys were trying to save Phandalin from the Red Brands.
We fought one Nothic in Phandalin.
That's right, and he was one of those guys that could get in your head, and they kind of know a lot of things. But these guys seem very different. They're clearly shackled to the walls, and all you can hear is this cacophony voice: "Set us free! Set us free! Set us free!"
There's 8 of them.
Yeah.
Is there a reason not to set them free, I guess, is a better question?
Well, they're evil.
They're evil undead.
Nothics are inherently evil. The coincidence that there was one in Phandalin, there's 8 here, there are 9 trickster gods. The math works out, but I'm not really inclined to let these Nothics free. Seems like a bad idea.
You don't think they could lead us out?
I can get us out right now.
Out, but what else is in this room?
That's kind of it. This seems to be this sort of oh yeah, on the far side of you. Sorry, on the far side behind the altar is this tall black curtain. The ceiling here is 30 feet high. There's this tall black curtain behind the altar. Set us free. Set us free. We shall tell you what you need to escape. Otherwise, you will die. Die. Say it's free. Die. Free. Die. Free.
I want to know. Skill check. What's the one to know if they're telling the truth or not?
That's insight.
Yeah.
Are there any exits from this room?
None that you can see.
Guys.
Yeah.
All right. Insight wise, are they telling the truth that they have the knowledge to set us free, and we'll share it? I don't know shit.
But
I don't even like this. Okay, so are you guys gonna set these guys free or not? Inside, you don't have no idea.
Yeah.
I say we just leave.
You can. Well, yeah, behind the curtain is a passageway that leaves this room.
I feel like we should set them free.
Tell them we'll set them free if they promise not to cause no harm to anyone.
Set us free, set us free, set us free.
They're Nothics.
We promise anything. We promise anything you want us to promise.
Yeah.
All right. Set free or not set free?
Not set free.
Not.
I'd like to set them free. I hate to see any creature just killed wantonly.
But do you
Okay.
set them free?
Rask, you're about the only one. You're the only other one here, dude.
That's
What did
true.
the pocket say?
The
Oh,
Pac
wait,
is
the
dead.
pocket's
Taka's
real.
dead.
There's 3 characters here. It's Riff, Mox, and Rask. That's
So what
it.
did Mox and Riff say? Mox said, "Forget
Do
'em."
not set them free.
Riff said, "Save them."
Save them. Even doesn't matter if they're evil. Let them go out. Maybe they'll change their ways.
They won't change their ways.
Yeah.
You're-
Evil aberrations generally change their ways.
Right? They don't.
Okay.
So leave them or
let's-
save them.
Leave
I guess
them,
we're
but with a
leaving 'em.
heavy heart.
All right. You leave these evil aberrations to their fate. All right. Basically, there's one other place here. You guys, as the whole place is crumbling, the lava is continuing to rise, and this entire place is crumbling. Bricks and pieces are falling as you guys frantically search for the exit. There are 2 places of note down this hallway. 2 passageways that branch off. One passageway leads to an ebon pool, and one passageway leads to a library. Inside this library, whew, boy. All right. This is the lore bard's, like, heaven. This is heaven. This is the ultimate heaven. This is the library of an ancient lich. There are literally hundreds of tomes spread throughout this entire room. There is a desk that is obviously there. Sitting on top of the desk is an ornate chest, or like a gilded type of chest, and the room is covered with hundreds of tomes. Basically, you don't have much time to be in here. Rastalnos, I'll give you an Arcana check, and your Arcana check will determine basically how well you can loot this place in a very small amount of time.
All right. I am
Can we help him with this?
going to use my. Can they help me?
Yeah, I mean, you guys don't kind of grab books, but it's kind of this thing where he's sort of perusing. You know, it's one of those things like
To know,
looking at
to know
books.
what stuff we get out of it.
Yeah, 22 is pretty
With
good.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
I
How,
use
how long will it take him to do this?
It would take hours. It would take hours and hours and hours, days perhaps, to catalog the entire place. He's basically
No,
kind
I
of
meant
going.
to grab stuff.
You guys thinking you have rounds, right? You probably don't want to be in a place as the lava's rising up and the place is collapsing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm imagining a place. There is a chest. If somebody wants to grab the chest,
Sure.
yes.
it's very heavy, very heavy.
It's gonna take all of us.
All right, so Rafina, you can probably grab the
Lucano?
chest.
Carry the chest.
Oh, Lacano, yes. Oh.
Is it more
Must-
than 500 pounds?
No.
Throw Tensor's disc up.
Okay. All right, and Rastalos, you go through these books quickly trying to figure out the best. You actually find a shelf that's got a couple of books that are clearly spell books. You take those, throw them in. No idea really what you're looking for. Basically, you're trying to kind of get the best that you can. With the 22 roll, you're going to get some of the better text from this place. But the walls are literally caving in. The ceiling is falling. You guys go to the ebb pool, remembering what the Sohn sisters had told you. And the Sohn sisters had these black marbles on them. Throwing one of them into the pool, a black obelisk rises up in the center of the pool. This is much like the obelisk that you guys originally saw on the very entrance of the Tomb of Annihilation itself. A single touch upon this obelisk brings you outside.
Oh, good.
Outside to the entrance of the Tomb of Annihilation. You guys, gentlemen, have found the lost city of Omu. You have conquered every square foot or so of this Tomb of Annihilation. You have even somehow driven off, at least, the Archlich Acererak, though rest assured that's not going to be an easy ending for any of you. And you have once again found the light of day. Dawn lies before you.
Nice.
You win. Actually, you win.
Except for Shishiri.
Sashiri is dust. Sashiri is dust. So, next week, God, man. Next week, we are going to. All right. Well, our next session is going to be basically an epilogue session to this. Where that goes is going to largely be up to you guys, but there's going to be some epilogue that we're going to go through, and then the characters are going to drive the story completely. So this week, have some idea what you're. I imagine you guys are going to be heading back to Port Nine Zaru. Is that maybe a plan, or what the?
We're
Yeah,
going
I
to
think-
contact Syndra.
Well, yeah, Syndra,
Go
and
from there.
also what I can't even remember our dude back in Fandom.
Wakanga? Watanga?
No, the dude in Fandom.
Oh, Fandolin? That's I don't even remember his damn name.
Shit, I
but
don't
yeah.
remember his name either, man.
It's in the notes. I've already
It's-
closed Fantasy.
You'll have to cast.
Right.
You have to cast Ascending for him or something. But yeah,
So I have Ascending, so
yeah. So the well, so Syndra. Hopefully, Syndra's still alive. If so, she has promised you a magical item of your choice. You guys are going to get a shitload of experience from defeating Acererak, as well as the adventure itself. You'll have a shitload of downtime. These tomes that you guys have left with here are surely worth. The gods know how much something like this might be worth, if you can bear to part with them, Restanos. And there's even a chest of treasure, a literal chest of treasure.
is it best to put that in the party?
Yeah. We'll get that. Yeah. So next week we'll do epilogue. You guys have God, apparently appeased the god Ubtao enough that he has allow his presence to be known once again on the peninsula of Cholt. That is no mean task. Or no mean event. It is no insignificant event. But the workings of the gods are mysteries to us all, for sure. And there may be reasons beyond mortal understanding why he left and why he came back now. But we'll talk about all those pieces next time. There's still a few loose ends to tie up, I think. For now, I'm surprised. I thought that Acererak would finish you all. Even with the support of the trickster gods, I thought that was it. Turns out the getting all those spells back actually really changed it. Mostly Napaka. Fucking Napaka. Like, that thing was, the smite was outrageous. Yeah, had you crit, you could have actually killed him.
My next
Or
turn,
just
I
about-
would have cast another
Could have,
fireball.
if he would have hit with the first one.
Yeah, I mean, he was within. He had, in fact, after the fireball, he actually had less than 100 health left. So you can do 100 health in a round with your full spell list. Yeah. So
points, but beyond that, so Napaka did 51.
That ended up being a little dicey for him there at the end.
And so my next cast was going to be another fireball. And
Well, he got to go after Napaka, so that would that's why for him I was like, well, is he gonna try to maybe take out one more person? Can he neutralize Napaka? But he couldn't take that chance. So you've pissed off the most ancient, powerful lich in existence. Congratulations, guys.
I was already on the run from Asmodeus.
Not me.
Oh, well, that's true. That's true, Sashiri. He's not mad at you. You're right. Jinxie.
I was already on the run from the Lord of the Nine Hells. So
now we need to fix Jinxie and Grey Petal.
You're making.
I've got another supremely powerful being trying to kill me.
Yeah. We'll see. Anyway, if you're there at home and you've followed us or joined us for any part of this journey, we thank you. It has been quite a ride. The epilogue will be fun, and then this week we'll chat offline, kind of to see where we're headed or where you guys think you might want to head, stuff like that. So we'll tie this up nicely, and then we'll see. We'll see offline. So thanks for tuning in with us, and next week we will get the exciting epilogue of this grand tale. Until then, Paul, you're so amazing. Look at that, Paul.